Quick disclaimer, yeah, I decided to do another one of these despite the fact that there still is no microphone in New Computer. Why? Because I'm fucking bored. Hi there, my name is the Direct Messenger. Call me Josh. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Look, for all his fans, I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to give the guy some criticism. If you think I sound too harsh, then tough titties bitch, welcome to the internet.
And now we're going to be talking about the possibility of a third Sub-Zero. We know in Mortal Kombat history there has been two Sub-Zeros in the franchise, the first one being Bi-Han, who was in Mortal Kombat 1, and the second one being our current one, Kuai Liang. But what of the third? This goes back to Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which means we are focusing on the original timeline. In Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, there was two Sub-Zeros on the roster, one being the Masked Sub-Zero, which was known as Classic Sub-Zero, and the other being the unmasked version of Sub-Zero, which is confirmed to be Kuai Liang, and who was also our current Sub-Zero. Many fans believe that Classic Sub-Zero is Bi-Han and is in the game as an Easter egg throwback of some sort. But is it really Bi-Han? Now, people will think this is Bi-Han for a number of reasons. One of which is that in his bio it states that he is going to attempt an assassination on Shang Tsung, which was Bi-Han's mission in the first Mortal Kombat. However, this was also Kuai Liang's mission in the second Mortal Kombat, so this could be a mission that was assigned to any Sub-Zero from the Lin Kuei clan. Another point you might bring up is that it says that he was killed in the first Mortal Kombat tournament, which is unlikely that they are talking about the literal first Mortal Kombat tournament, because that was 900 years ago, so they are most likely talking about Mortal Kombat 1 because it has been referred to as the first tournament before. However, it is likely that they are talking about his first Mortal Kombat tournament and not the first Mortal Kombat tournament.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brusque Poet. I definitely didn't know that they were referring to the first game when they said the first tournament, because when making theory videos for fans of the series, your audience is going to be completely lost and need all the fucking clarification in the world. You don't need to specify for your audience, since most of us are fans of the Mortal Kombat franchise, these basic fucking details since they're pretty much needless. Another point that I'd like to also address is how you blatantly disregard evidence that goes against what your theory says. You clearly fucking read.
And his ending states, having been killed in the first tournament,
The first Mortal Kombat tournament. How? How in the hell did you miss this?
in his ending it says that this warrior has been long missing from a previous Mortal Kombat, and when he unmasked himself, the warriors of Outworld and Earthrealm were in shock to see the true identity of this character. Considering this put many people in shock, I think it implies that it is not Bi-Han, as I'm sure it's someone who people didn't expect, and it's a new mysterious character that has not been given a name yet, meaning a new character and a new Sub-Zero.
If I saw a man who I thought was dead walk right in front of me and say that he was alive and well, I'd be pretty fucking shocked. It doesn't have to be an entirely new person, it just has to be someone who no one would expect.
Keep in mind, it also says in his bio that this is a secretive member and says nowhere that it is Bi-Han, despite there being enough evidence to bring up the argument that it is.
And Bi-Han can't be secretive? Nigga, what the fuck do you think a ninja is? They're supposed to be stealthy, aka secretive. If you fucked up your wording and meant to say secret character, then no, it would still be wrong. Bi-Han is technically a secret character. His identity is withheld from the other combatants. That's being secretive. If you meant to say a new secret character, fine. But next time, check over your script and do a fucking retake. Mistakes like this are not only completely retarded, but can be easily fixed by editing.
Keep in mind, Bi-Han is already in UMK3 as Noob Saibot, so why would there be two Bi-Hans in the same game?
Also, you're neglecting things that debunk your point again. In the same game, there is also Smoke and Human Smoke. It works because he is non-canon just like Classic Sub-Zero. Let's also not forget that you can have more than one variation in the game.
We have never been given an answer, nothing has ever been said, but my best educated guess would probably have to be that this is a new character and that there are definitely 3 Sub-Zeros in the franchise.
And then he just ends it off by saying, yeah, it just is because of bullshit reasons. Like, he sounds so sure of himself with his conclusion. He has not provided concrete evidence as to why it isn't Bi-Han. All he really said is that it has to be a new character because his identity is secret. Holy crap, this is god-awful. Ugh, what the shit, man? How do you fuck this up? Look, I don't hate you, and you have some other good videos, but this just needs to burn in the depths of Netherrealm.